All right, so yesterday I made a video about the Dalvin Cook situation where I told everybody to relax, calm down, don't worry about it. Chris Grier has this handled. We're going to fix things. Don't worry about that. And now I'm a little bit, half of me still believes that. Half of me still believes that. So, look, here's the thing. This report comes out now that Christian Wilkins has been missing the team portion of practice due to the contract negotiations. Now, I assume that the reason why he's missing practice is because during the negotiations, his attitude is likely to be, I ain't fixing to get hurt for you guys until I get paid, and I believe that he is right to take that angle. But the part to it that's got me a little bit irritated, a little bit agitated, half of me, this half, the good half of me is like, don't worry about it. Hey, look, Chris Grier's got it. He's built us a good team. It's not a great team, by the way. I mean, we all have faith in Chris Grier, but it's a little bit weeble wobble teeter tottering, okay? We still can't catch the Bills, at least in terms of the games. Paper doesn't matter. And in terms of the Jets, as much as I don't like the fact that they're ahead of us in the power rankings now that they have Dalvin Cook, considering the fact that trying to keep a freaking cornerback healthy on this team is like trying to keep hair on your head if you've got the bald gene. I can't really make a huge argument against people who say I think the Jets are going to be better than the Dolphins. The Dolphins have year after year been the team that, how about you just shut up and prove it? And we really haven't done that yet. But back to Grier and Wilkins. I'm fully in support of him sitting out whatever he feels the need to sit out. Pay the man. Pay the man. So the one half of me says, hey, look, it's okay. Grier's going to take care of it. But on the other hand, it's like, why did it take so long? Right? Why in the hell did we wait so long for it to get to this point? Now, I have an answer for that, and that's a strange thing because I feel like I'm split in two here. I completely understand the people that are wondering, what in the hell is Grier doing? Why are we waiting so long to sign the most important guy to our defense, in my opinion, anyway? And McDaniel came out and said that he absolutely needs Wilkins out there on the field. But look, what I said in the Dalvin Cook video yesterday still remains true. We didn't know if we were going to be using that money, right? You would have assumed that Wilkins was going to be the first domino to fall contract-wise, but then we made that offer to Dalvin Cook, and you don't really know what the situation was going to be until he signed. Now, he wasn't a huge need for us, so I'm not necessarily disappointed that we didn't get him, but the part to it financially is that, look, what if somebody gets hurt during camp before Cook signs with the Jets? What if Mostert, Wilson, Achane, what if one of those guys goes down, they get hurt, right? Then now you got to call up Cook and say, hey, how much money do you want? And now we're going to have to come up with that money. That to me is a genuine, legitimate explanation as to why it has taken so long to get Wilkins signed. Now, Cook signed, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, whatever it is. Pay the man. Pay the man. We should not be squabbling over dollars from Christian Wilkins. Pay the man. He is worth every penny, especially to this team. This team without Christian Wilkins, just cross them off. Just X, boom, cross them right off of the playoff possibilities because the AFC East is a beast. Okay? I know Ndamukong Suh's out there, but that's not Christian Wilkins. We still need Suh for depth. We need some depth. And speaking of depth, the last thing I'm going to say is Liam Eichenberg. I am not hearing good things about that. And I've bitched and moaned and groaned and complained about the offensive line depth. And now we know we're not going to give Dalvin Cook that money. So how about we go out there and get somebody to replace Liam Eichenberg? I get it, Grier. You drafted him, okay? You're the one that went to the store and bought the cookies when they told you to go buy a good bag of cookies. You came home, you weren't supposed to eat them, you opened them up, you dropped them on the floor, and now they're on the floor, and you're trying to leave them for the dog and shove them down our throat because you don't want the cookies that spilled on the floor because you think you're dirty. You're going to have to eat your own damn cookies. You bought him. He sucks at best. If the word coming out of camp at this point, what are we, year 3 with this guy, year 4, whatever it's been, I think it's 3. But the point is, if he hasn't developed into what we want him to be now, if he's just barely a borderline starter that can't compete with the UPS guy that you picked up off of waivers last week, then just Eat the damn cookies. Shove them down your own throat. Stop shoving Liam Eichenberg down our throats. We know what he is. He stinks. He sucks. We try to make him sound like, hey, he's okay. He wasn't terrible, but he is what he is. He's going to be on the team. That's fine. You've got some money now. Cook went somewhere else. Okay? Throw the roses away. It's over. It's done. You need to fix this left guard situation because there's some positions on this team that have the ability to wreck the whole thing, and left guard is one of them because all it takes is Eichenberg to get swivel hipped one time too many, and two is going to be on his back. I don't care if he tries to Tomoe Nagi, the guy that's getting ready to tackle him. It ain't going to work. That's not legal in football. That's my take. I'll see you again tomorrow.